Hi, I'm Eric Burleson, and today I want to take some time to talk to you about illegal immigration, maybe one of the greatest challenges that we face today. Specifically, I want to talk about the costs of illegal immigration. Research conducted by the Federation for American Immigration Reform and the Center for Immigration Studies outlines the costs that are associated with illegal immigration. Mass illegal immigration imposes hundreds of billions of dollars in costs, and that's between $1,000 and $1,500 extra from each and every American in their pockets every single year. According to one estimate cited by the House Committee on Homeland Security, housing and other services just to those who have been released into the United States on Mayorkas' watch or entered as known gotaways could exceed $451 billion. Now, let's talk about where this money is going. It's funding welfare, it's funding healthcare and education for illegal aliens and their US-born children. These are services originally intended to support Americans, not people living in this country illegally. Think about this for a second. Nearly $80 billion annually is spent on public education. That is nearly twice the budget for the state of Missouri. We're talking about Head Start programs, per student instruction costs, and additional resources that are required for a largely non-English speaking population. And yes, in some states, illegal aliens even receive in-state tuition discounts for college. But it doesn't stop there. $42 billion goes towards medical expenditures. American taxpayers foot the bill for illegal aliens to give birth in our U.S. hospitals, Medicaid for the U.S.-born children of illegal aliens, and unpaid hospital bills. In Missouri, illegal aliens cost the taxpayer almost $4,500 per illegal alien. This included $340 million for education, $62 million in police, legal, and corrections. In total, $462.4 million spent to support illegal aliens in 2023 alone. And let's not forget the billions of dollars in welfare benefits covering everything from school meals to housing assistance. So why are illegal aliens and their children receiving these taxpayer funds? In part, it's because a court ruling forces us to provide free public K-12 education to illegal aliens. It's also because sanctuary states like California are also diverting your hard-earned tax money to support illegal aliens. In fact, cities and states are cutting funding for services they normally provide to pay for benefits for the illegal aliens. Earlier this year, New York City announced a budget of $12 billion between now and the end of the fiscal year 2025 to provide for the nearly 200,000 illegal aliens in the city. New York City has announced that it is reducing police numbers and cutting budgets for things like education to pay for the costs related to illegal aliens in the city. Right now, it's being reported that illegal alien families are being given up to $1,400 a month from the city of New York. At the same time, the average family of four on SNAP receives just $700 a month. On top of that, a veteran who has had a 50% disability rating and a spouse and one child receives $1,200 once every 4 weeks, according to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs. We're giving more assistance to illegals than we are the hungry American citizens and veterans. According to reports, the state of Illinois is providing illegal aliens with $9,000 in rental assistance to cover 6 months' rent. And the city of Chicago has allocated $4 million to help illegal aliens obtain temporary housing. In May of 2022, more than 304,000 illegal aliens in California became eligible for the Medi-Cal program. These are just a few examples of what cities and states are doing. Additionally, the children of illegal aliens are eligible for food stamps, and every state has made illegal aliens eligible to participate in the Women, Infant, and Children Program, or WIC. It is estimated that taxpayers spend $7 billion a year for illegal aliens to receive these benefits. And the federal government is also paying through a FEMA program that gives hundreds of millions of dollars a year in grants to nonprofit groups and state and local governments that then give money and other benefits to illegal aliens. In early April, the Department of Homeland Security, through the FEMA program, announced $300 million in grants to be paid to support illegals. And last year, FEMA awarded over $330 million for this fund. In total, it is possible that FEMA spent more than $1 billion for grants and administrative expenses to administer the program over the last 3 fiscal years. This money is spent on food, hotel rooms, rent, clothing, and other items just for illegal aliens. And to make it worse, it is being reported that the U.S. taxpayer dollars are being funneled from the State Department to the Organization for Migration, which is giving individuals $800 a month while they are in Mexico before they ever enter the U.S. legally or illegally. Additionally, the International Organization for Migration, which is part of the United Nations, advertises on its website that illegal aliens can get a special debit card if they lack identification papers required to open bank accounts in the United States. We are self-funding this invasion, and we are rewarding these lawbreakers. And here's the real kicker. The cost of illegal immigration means that we aren't able to put tax dollars to things that actually benefit Americans. This money could finance the cost to fix America's crumbling infrastructure. It could finance fixing Social Security, but no. Instead, it's going to illegal aliens. Folks, it's time to face the truth. American taxpayers, already struggling by high inflation, should not be saddled with the massive costs of illegal immigration. It's vital that we acknowledge the real, true price tag of this situation and take action to fix it. It's why I introduced the State Border Defense Bill last year, which would give states the ability to enforce federal immigration law. And it's why I support H.R. 2, which is the strongest border security bill ever to pass the House. And right now, that bill is sitting on Chuck Schumer's desk. This is why I'm so disappointed that we haven't forced the Biden administration to change its policies and secure the border. And I'm not done fighting yet. I'm going to do everything I can to stop the flood of illegals and keep our country back on track. I'm Eric Burleson, and I'm fighting for you.